Come.
Alright. For our next tier list. I need another tier list. We're doing a color tier list. I don't know, man. I'm waiting a little bit. I have a lot of tier lists coming up in like the next week or so, but I'm running like I'm in that like period where there's not a lot for me to rate, and I don't want to do like, you know, I don't want to do like video game tier list right now, especially with like 7 days update coming out and stuff like that. Red S tier, no question. All right, freshly squeezed. Listen. We'll get to it. All right, we'll get to it. But I just needed a tier list. Friday's tier list, or I guess Thursday for stream, Friday for video. I'm just praying that 7 Days to Die will actually release on time. We'll see. But to start, we have Cyan. I think Cyan's a good B tier. I like it. I think it's pretty good. You know, I don't think it's S tier or A tier. I think there are better colors. But I would say it's a good color. It's a good blue-green, I guess you could say. Sky Blue, I think, is gonna be... I think Sky Blue is the S tier of the blues. I really like... What the fuck's on my desk? Whatever, I'll clean that up later. I like Sky Blue. I think for all the blues, Sky Blue is the best. I'll try and keep it, like, no more than, like, if there's, like, different variants, 1 per S. But, like, yeah, I think Sky Blue's the best. Dodger Blue. I'm not a Dodger fan if we're talking about baseball. I'm a Pittsburgh fan. But it's fine. This just seems like a more, like, plain version of blue. So I don't really want to put it higher than C. And then regular blue, A tier. That's fine. Blue isn't my favorite color. I think Sky Blue is the best blue, though, out of all of them. So, next up, we have Purple. I think Purple's a good B tier as well. I like Purple. I personally don't wear it. I don't think it matches me. I don't think I look very good in Purple. I think I have, like, the closest thing to a purple shirt I have is maroon. So, like, Purple really isn't my thing, but I think it's an okay color. Dark Violet, I'm not a huge fan of. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. That's all. It's just, out of all the purples, I think it's definitely the worst. Fuchsia, good A tier. Fuchsia looks good. It looks good. It's a good bright color. I don't wear pink. I have one pink purple shirt. It's probably the closest to it would be this one. Well, actually, Fuchsia is probably the closest to it, which is good. So I'd say it's a good A tier. Deep pink, I'm gonna put in C though. I don't like the darker colors when it comes to like pinks and purples. I like dark blue, dark green, and things like that. But I'm not a huge fan when it comes to like purple and pink, like darker colors. I don't know why, but that's just for me. Ruby pink for the tier 6s. That purple makes me feel good. Which one, the dark violet or the fuchsia? 7 Days purple. Oh, do you mean the dye? I'd have to see. Ruby pink. I don't like ruby pink. I don't like ruby pink. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Pink is a bright color. Pink's supposed to be bright. You know what I mean? Like, pink is supposed to be a bright color. I just don't like that. Crimson. So, I'm gonna put Crimson in A. Mainly because Crimson is also a chatter on Twitch, and I feel like if I don't put it in A tier, he's gonna shoot me. So I at least have to put it in A tier. He's Canadian, but they do own guns. They are Northern Americans. They probably own a couple guns, so I might get shot. So we'll put it in A tier just in case, you know, appease him. Red, S tier. I do agree with you. I do like red. I am ginger. Red makes sense. Oh, the durability bar. Yeah. No, yeah, the durability bar in 7 Days looks nice. I do agree with that. Pastel red. I like this. I'm gonna have a hot take here in a minute when it comes to oranges. I think this is A tier, though. I do like pastel red, but I don't think it's S tier. Pastel orange. I like pastel orange a lot. What's funny is I don't really care for regular orange as much. I think pastel orange looks really good, but I think regular orange definitely is lower on the tier list in my opinion. Pastel, same thing with like yellow, except it's reversed. So I think pastel yellow just looks like my pee because I drink a lot of water. So it's just piss. But regular yellow is my favorite color. So I have to put yellow in S tier. Like that's just, I love yellow. I know leprechaun green. Yellow is my favorite color though. So we're gonna put it in yellow. I apologize. The greens are gonna be interesting. I've actually really taken a liking to green ever since I started doing my stream stuff and like actually using green as a concept. I've actually really started liking the color green. I think pastel green, like this F tier green, it's actually the same color. Holy shit. I really like. I've almost been thinking maybe for like the rest of the tier lists, I might invert the colors to where like red is like or green is S tier and red is F tier, because I really like this green. And I think having it as F tier just doesn't make sense, personally. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Pastel cyan, I'm just gonna put in the same. It doesn't even look cyan to me. Like, this just looks like sky blue pastel, if we're gonna be honest. It's just a phony sky blue. It's just a rip-off sky blue. This is Temu sky blue. Like, what the fuck? Pastel blue, I think it's good. I like pastel blue. Pastel purple, we're gonna keep it at purple. I think it's fine. Pastel pink, there's the pink that we all like. Everyone loves pastel pink. Like, come on, you can't see this and not like it. Orange red, I don't like orange red. I feel like it takes the worst part of orange and the worst part of red and makes this. It's just, it looks like it looks like if you cut yourself over a piece of paper and then the blood dried. It looks like dried blood on a piece of paper. I just don't like this. I'm not a fan. Yellow green, like, it's funny. I really like the color green. I really like the color yellow. I fucking hate this. This looks like a shitty version of like the Brat like album cover. I haven't listened to any of the music, but like I've seen it on Twitter. It just looks like a shitty version of that. The fuck? Couldn't have that as a color? That'd have been higher up. What is this? Emerald green. I think that's a good A. Yeah. No, I think it's a good B. But then poison green is A. I think the darker green looks a little better. But I love pastel green a lot. Medium aquamarine looks lovely. Turquoise. Okay, these are different colors. They looked very similar. I'm just gonna put them. They're the same. They're not the same, but they're the same. Midnight blue slaps. Midnight blue looks so good. You cannot tell me midnight blue isn't fire as fuck. Mustard yellow. I think it's better than pastel yellow, but I think I like regular yellow much better. Perma brown versus saddle brown. I mean, I feel like it has to be perma brown. I feel like saddle brown looks too much like orange. Like it's like closer to orange. But I like perma brown. I think perma brown, honestly, perma brown, A tier, not S tier. Brown has its place. Brown has its place. I just don't think it's S tier. Black is S tier though. Black hits different. I wear black a lot. Like almost all my sweats are black, and I wear a lot of black shirts. So like, maybe it's because I don't know how to style. Maybe that's why I wear a lot of black. I just don't know how to style, and so like black is just always that consistently like good color to wear. But I like it. Also because I think it's because I'm so white that like wearing black clothes cancels it out. You know, like if I wore like white clothes, people like couldn't see me because I'd probably blind them. So I have to wear black to like, you know, cancel out the like colors. You know what I mean? So I think black has to be S tier, and I'm gonna put white in S tier as well. Just because, you know, gotta have your yin and yang. You gotta have both. You can't have one. So I'm gonna put it in S tier. Also to avoid other issues, but mainly because like, you know, you gotta have your yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. You know, if there's no light, is there any darkness? Is there no darkness with no light? Is there light without darkness? I don't fucking know the saying. You gotta have both. You gotta have both. You gotta have both. And so I feel like they both have to be S tier. Otherwise, you know, both are bad, you know? I mean, even look at it, right? They have a little bit of white inside the black, and they have a little bit of black inside the white. It's just how it is. You gotta have both. So if one's S tier, the other's S tier. And that will do it for the color tier list. Thank you for sticking around with the with essentially what is a kindergarten level tier list. We'll say this is first grade, you know, because they got like the different color blues and greens. So we'll say it's a first grade tier list. I needed something for today. But yeah,